Hello to our lovely Adjumans and viewers today. Welcome to our special live streaming session. I'm Aaron Limpangan and I will be your host for today's Q&A talk series. So for today's program, we will be answering all of your burning questions on the benefits of an international master's degree to fresh graduates and young professionals. If you happen to have any more follow-up questions or inquiries after this talk, you may send us a message or go directly to Hult's website pasted in the caption of this live stream. Now, most of you may be wondering, of all the colleges and universities out there, where could I possibly take my master's, right? Don't worry, we got you. So let's dive right into this short video of the main featured institution of for our talk today, Hult International Business School.
We humans, we love to learn. We've got the hands, feet, ears, eyes, mouth, nose, and brain to figure out what works and what doesn't work from the world around us. It's instinctive, it's natural, and it works. So why not learn business this way? The secret to building the skills employers actually want is practice. Practice, practice, practice. So why not start in the classroom? At Hult, we take the theory, the research, the expertise, and we put the challenge into your hands so you find out what happens for yourself. We're not just about what sticks in your brain, but how you flex it. Because real life is not found on an exam. And with career coaching, there's no way you're not hitting your goals. Thanks, coach. Graduation, it's more than finals. You'll have a proven skill set from working on real-world business challenges so you can smash any interview and make an impact on the job from day one. Because grades alone don't show who you really are. P.S. With campuses around the world, you're about to go global. There are a lot of places where you can learn about the business world. There aren't many places where you can live it. To learn business, you've got to do business. Makes sense, doesn't it? Hult, for those made to do.
All right, wow, what a campus they have, right? All over the world, the environments, the classrooms, and libraries just scream that they can bring out the best in all of us. And putting your skills in business to test, sign me up. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am today. So let's go right into what we are here for. We are very honored to be having a representative from Hult International Business School to answer all of the most concerning questions. He is no stranger to all of you. In fact, you may have already listened to his speech on the first day of AIMS. He's an associate enrollment director at Hult International Business School. He works closely with candidates to help them navigate the admissions process at Hult. So in his prior experiences, he has acquired extensive engagements in the international education industry in Europe and Asia as program consultant and student advisor. So without further ado, let's dive right into who and what we are here for today and welcome Hult's very own Mr. Adrian Bielinski.
Hey, thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Aaron, and thank you, Adrian.
Thank you, Mr. Bielinski. So good evening. I hope you're doing great over there.
Perfect. It's already night here, but yeah, I'm glad to be here.
All right, that's good to hear, and it's great to see you are all safe there. All right, now proceeding to our first question. Honestly, we all know graduating college is such a critical moment in all of our lives, and everybody has a lot of doubts in taking that extra step to further their education before getting into that working life, which is why we ask, why is a master's program beneficial to candidates fresh out of university?
Right. Yeah, that's a very good question. So definitely makes sense after a bachelor program to go for a master's program. Many students might be tempted to go straight for a work experience right after the bachelor. I suggest that going for a master's program right after the bachelor helps you get some kind of so-called specialized training, right? So you would get the right tools right away, right after a bachelor, through a program that's a bit less theoretical, a bit less academic, and more specialized. So for example, at Hult Business School, we are in relationship with a research company that analyzes what companies today are looking for when recruiting new candidates, right? And we use those different features looked at for candidates to create the curriculum. So basically, in the master's program, you get courses that are specifically dedicated for students to find a job more easily and to get more practical experience. So that's the first point. Besides that, of course, you can get more international exposure. Once you finish your bachelor, if you manage to find a master's in a country such as the United States or the United Kingdom, then you get that extra step to get a global career, right? And who says global career also says more opportunities and more abilities to find the job that suits you better. And last but not least, so when it comes to getting a master's in the United States or the UK, and especially at Hult, you are also eligible for the USA, you are eligible for the OPT program, which allows you to stay up to 3 years afterwards and find a job in the United States afterwards without getting sponsorship for a work visa, just simply on your student visa. You can work up to 3 years. And so that's called the OPT program. And in the UK, similar to that, you got the graduate route, 2 years post-graduation. That's, helps you with that. And finally, of course, you have the opportunity to do an internship as well with the master's program.
All right, so thank you for that, Mr. Bielinski. I totally agree. The possibilities to network internationally go farther. Many other career opportunities open up to the OTP program, and I'm honestly in awe of the work exposure and specialized practical training with companies. That sounds like a great experience. All right, so now the second question we have is important for those people who already had work experiences during college. Why should graduates take the extra steps to get a master's degree despite already taking on a lot of work beforehand? What more could they get from getting a master?
Right. So yeah, we already addressed like students who just graduated from bachelor, but now that's also important to consider the ones who already have a little bit of work experience, right? So getting a master's can basically help you change one of three things. The first one is the job function. Then you got the industry, and finally you got the location of your future job. So, for example, a student who works in marketing and in the agricultural industry might want to change countries and might want to pursue their careers again in the USA, for example. So getting a master's helps you get a foot in the door with the OPT, for example. So you get this opportunity to change countries through a master's program, right? If you want to change industries, then you might want to get the right knowledge that you would learn from a master's program, and maybe go to a city that's more specialized in that industry. You might want to go to London, for example, because it's more relevant for finance in case you're interested in finance, right? So that's another way going for a master's helps you change industries. And last but not least, the job function. Students want to, or young workers want to get a master's program because it helps them get a promotion or get a job function that's more advanced in their career. And by doing so, they save 5 to 10 years of career, and they go faster through the career process. I would also like to add that at the moment, if we focus on students from the Philippines, some students have already talked with me and told me that the reason they want to get a master's in the USA or UK is because they want to get back a sense of normality, right, when it comes to COVID-19. And the USA, for example, has open campuses with social distancing, of course, but other than that, campuses are really close to standards of pre-COVID situation. And you would also be able to get a vaccine within 2 weeks after arrival in the USA. So that's another reason why students might want to take a master's at the moment.